Hi, Govanen, and welcome back to another Era Quinn Calidrim. We're back with our Monster Mash. We have been really eagerly awaiting getting back into this again. All the monsters have been begging us to get some more battle time, so we got them all out, and we are ready for round 2. We're going to do the whole round at once, because we've already done the first round videos and shown you guys all our fancy dice and given you a bit of a discussion on how we painted them and what our strategy was when we made them, what our ideas were. So we've had that fun already, and we'll give you links back to those videos as we go, and we'll interweave them back into this as we go. We are getting ready right now to do round 2 battle royale. We're going to go through all these all of these monsters randomly. We're going to roll off with dice, and we're going to figure out randomly who's going to pair who, except that they won't play who they played last round. We're going to do a total of 3 rounds. This video will just be round 2. The description of this video, in the description below, you'll see the time indexes for when each battle starts. And we are excited. We're going to go through all of these guys again, and after the 3rd round, we're going to use their win-loss records and some of the battle stats, how long the battles took, that kind of thing, to rank them. And we'll explain that when we get to that video. And we'll use that to queue up everybody for an elimination round. Ronan, did I miss anything important?
Not really.
Okay, so you already rolled, and we've got 2 of these guys ready to fight. Random roll. Based on last round, looking for 2 monsters who did not already play each other. We randomly rolled the next 2 contestants, and we got the Balrog against Ghulavar. And yes, that was random, but we're kind of excited about it. So, for this video series, instead of doing all of our fancy dice discussions that we did last time, we're going to be playing Era Quinn Calidrim dice. Ronan's got Vortex, well, we call this one our fire dice. But this is Vortex Orange from Chessex, custom crafted die with the Era Quinn Calidrim logo on it right there. And I am going to be tossing the Scarab Scarlet dice, again, with our custom Era Quinn Calidrim logo on there. And I'm Scarlet, he's Orange, and we're going to take turns with these guys here. So this time, he's the Balrog, I'm Ghulavar. And we've got a whole bunch of spectators in the background. We're going to try to use the tripod as much as we can here, just to make life a little easier on your eyes. My shaky hands didn't help us last time around. So let's roll some priority and we'll get these guys into battle.
Ooh,
that is not my priority, that's for sure. Alright.
Balrog. Big fancy things going on here. I'm just going to
meander. You're going to lash on the way in so I don't get my charge bonus?
I can't do that.
Ghulavar does have monstrous charge. You can't do that.
Only 6-inch movement, and the lash happens in the shooting phase or when I charge.
And you can't charge, so you don't get to lash. Well, that solves that. All right, so Ghulavar is going to charge his 6 inches. They started 12 inches apart, so they should just meet.
Terror.
Oh, of course. All right, Ghulavar, show your stuff. His courage value is 4?
Yep.
So he's in. And now we've got all these icy wings and horns to bump into each other. All right, come on, guys, you can do this.
This will be nasty, both people having Harbinger and both people being terror-causing.
There we go, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I've got 5 attacks because I charged. You've got 4. You are higher fight. Do I have might?
Hang on. 3, but
here's
you
our
cannot.
stat counters. We're using these fancy little stat counters, which I'm dumping all over the floor. Hang on. Stat counters, just a second. Might, will, fate, and wounds. Friend made those for us at a recent tournament, and they're fabulous. We love them. We'll get you more details on how you can order some of these things later. So Ghulavar starts with 4 wounds. He has that special rule where his wounds and courage and attacks are all equal. But he has no will, no fate, and only 3 might. So he's going to use his first might to call a heroic strike.
I actually think he does not have heroic strike in his profile.
Oh no, because the new rules are up.
I'm pretty sure he is just heroic strength.
Which isn't going to help him here. Ronan's going to grab the rule book.
I'm pretty confident he can't heroic strike. I wasn't able to use it in the previous round of Monster Mash, which was painful. Flip, 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 flip.
And we will end up editing out stuff like this to keep it short.
Strength and defense. Actually, defense. You might want to do it. Yeah, you might want to do it.
Ghulavar's going to call a heroic defense. 1 might down.
Okay.
5 dice to your 4. Let's see who wins the fight. I got a 6. You got a 6. Balrog's fight value takes it.
I do need natural 6s to wound because of his heroic defense, so I'm not likely to do anything here. Yes, I'll just strike.
1-6. 1 wound on Ghulavar. Ghulavar backs away an inch. Priority!
That's a 5.
It's Ghulavar's 5 to the Balrog's 5. Ghulavar takes priority. Terror test. Fails his terror because his courage is equal to his wounds, so he does not pass, doesn't have will to spend, does he?
He's got 3 will to spend. Natural courage of 2 right now because of 3 minus 1.
Harbinger of Evil. So 2 plus 5 means that he has rolled a 7. He would need to burn all 3 courage to get in on this fight. So he will. All 3 will. So his will is spent.
Ooh,
he is
horns.
in on the charge. These horns are not working for us, but that's okay. We'll try. So he gets 5 dice again. Heroic defense again. So he's got 1 might left. Let's see what the dice say.
Oh, 4.
Ghulavar takes it with a 5.
Alright.
Strength 8 to the Balrog's defense 9.
5's to wound.
Look at this fluff. Ghulavar gets 1s and 2s, 4 high. You got 10 wounds to deal. He's not going to bother to might that. Poor Ghulavar. It's a tough life fighting a Balrog. Alright, priority. 1. That's a fail. So this is the Balrog's priority.
Fearless means doesn't have to take a terror test.
So he charges in. Gets stabbed by Ghulavar's piercing horns on the way in.
Fiery Lash on the way in.
Oh, yes, go for that.
3 up.
Icy Lash, does it hit?
Big no.
Big no. Alright, no Icy Lash this time. Here comes the dice. Ghulavar's 6 is not enough. Balrog takes the fight.
Sorry, did you mean to call heroic defense this time, Monroe?
I did, thanks for your generosity. So that's
6
Ghulavar's last might. So we need natural 6s to wound Ghulavar. Let's see what the dice say. Nothing! Balrog cheeses out again.
That would have been dead if there was no heroic defense. Just throwing it out there.
Yep, Ghulavar's in trouble. Alright, priority. Nope, Balrog takes it. Icy Lash.
1 again.
Misses.
That's been a lot of 1s from the Fiery Lash.
So, Icy Lash, Fiery Lash, Icy Fire.
Icy Lash, there it is.
Alright, Ghulavar only gets his 4 dice this time.
Straight up
No, he
combat.
doesn't. Hang on, he only gets 3. He's got 1 wound on him.
Straight up attacks this time.
Ghulavar's a 4 high, not to the Balrog 6. Balrog takes it.
3's to wound.
Oh dear.
And
That is 1 dead Ghulavar.
yeah.
Round 1 over.
Balrog wins.
Match 2. Here is Shelob versus Bhurdur. Let's get them lined up and ready to roll some dice. Onto the tripod goes the camera. Alright. Priority.
That's
Oh,
Shelob.
Shelob takes priority. That's good news for Bhurdur.
She's gonna play chicken. Just stay out of 6.
Jeez. Bhurdur's going to pick up a stone.
That worked well for him last
It did work well last time. Alright. Bhurdur is going to throw 4 up. 4 up? 4
Yep,
up.
4 up.
No! Fails. Alright, priority. Shelob takes priority again.
Terror test. Courage 4. 7.
She's in. Let's move them out. Just same thing. Either way, right? So okay, so she charges into Bhurdur. Boom.
2 attacks. Big
Against
2 attacks.
Bhurdur's 3. Bhurdur is going to spend 1 might to her. Wait, he's got 1 might.
He's got 3.
He's got 3 might. Hang on, we marked this wrong on our wound counter tally thing. Here is how we're tracking mights, will, and fate. Let's fix that. So that's that. We're going to go down to 2, so he can spend 1 and get a heroic strike. All right, Bhurdur's heroic strike. Hang on, it's going to make him higher fight value either way. So he's fight 5. On top of that, sorry, he's fight 10.
Yep.
Might 3 dice tier 2. Bhurdur gets a 5 high. Good thing it's enough.
Yep.
All right.
5's to
I didn't
wound.
call any fancy strikes, so it's just 5s. Here we go. That's 1 wound. Does he might it?
Don't do it.
No, we'll save the might so we can win fights. 1 wound.
Courage test for survival instinct.
Because she loves a coward and runs away. But she didn't run away that time.
She's good.
Priority.
Shelob.
Bhurdur fails.
Courage test.
Shelob fails.
Courage 4.
This means that she has
2 will.
rolled an 8. She needs to burn 2 will to pass her courage check and get her charge, which matters so that she can get monstrous charge. She wants to knock Bhurdur down. So Bhurdur is going to call heroic strike again because he does not want to be knocked down. See what his fight value goes up to?
Yep.
High enough.
Yep. And just for
He
reference,
starts at
Bhurdur-
fight 6, so he's fight 9 right
Fight
now.
6 versus fight 7.
Yeah, so now he's fight 9. His 3 dice, 5s, so he wins.
I'm rolling garbage today.
That's okay, you keep rolling garbage. Shelob goes back. Alright, Bhurdur striking, needing 5s. Nothing! Oh my goodness, look at that. Lucky Shelob. Alright, here we go, priority.
War of attrition.
Bhurdur wins priority. This time he charges. Shelob gets 1 die.
Terror.
Oh yeah.
Terror
test.
test.
Terror test, look at that. It's a 6 on courage 4, right?
Yep.
So he passes, just. So So he's in. I'm going to save my last might because this turn I can't get knocked down. So
Yep.
my 3 dice to your 1 dice. Bhurdur gets 6s to the 5. Wow, he did it. So Bhurdur gets 6s. Shelob gets knocked back an inch, needing 5s to wound. There's 2 wounds. Shelob takes 2 courage checks to see if she runs away out of the game.
Yep. Number 1.
Scary coward that she is. Oh, she's toast.
That's 4 will.
She has to burn all 4 of her remaining will to stay in.
Second one is okay.
Second one passes. All right. Priority. Bhurdur wins priority. Charges again. He's going to save his last might again.
Terror.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Terror test. He
That's
needs
a
to
will.
burn a will to be able to make that. He has 1 will to burn, so he has burned his only will. Bhurdur is in for the combat. 3 dice on 1. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what's with the ones?
It's okay with Bhurdur, so Bhurdur takes it on a 5. Beat the spider back. 1 wound.
She's okay.
She gets an 8 on that courage check. She is quite okay.
2 wounds left.
So is Bhurdur bold enough to burn the last might and make another wound? She has 2 wounds left, you said?
Yep.
He can't kill her, so he's going to save his might.
Priority.
Priority.
That's no.
6. Priority goes to Bhurdur.
Why does Shelob not have might?
Because this way Bhurdur stands a chance. Courage check. Let's see if Bhurdur can get in. That would make things quick. Okay, roll to 10. He's fine. So 3 attacks from Bhurdur, 1 on Shelob. Shelob gets the 6. Outfights Bhurdur.
Shelob gets a chance to put 1 wound. Needs 4s. Gets a wound.
It's a 6. That's 1 wound on Bhurdur. So Bhurdur has taken his first hit. All right, priority. Ooh. So Bhurdur does not get priority. Shelob's going to charge, I assume.
Yep.
Courage check on Shelob.
And she's good.
Passes handily. She gets her 2 dice this time. This time Bhurdur's going to burn his last might on a heroic strike. Goes up to fight 10. Base fight 6 plus 4. He's fight 10.
Yep.
3 dice on your 2. Oh, Bhurdur fluffs. So Bhurdur is prone.
Don't lie him down. Don't lie him down.
Thank you. We used to have to lie our models down. These poor markers are so much nicer.
Now, you've been doing very fine and dandy to Shelob. Now she gets 4 attacks, needing 4s,
Rerolling wounds.
rerolling everything.
Shelob is a beast when she wins.
There's 1. Rerolling everything. Ah! Only
He gets
2.
2 wounds. That is enough to kill him. He's got 3 fate. So let's see what happens. He's gonna
1
roll.
fate. 1 fate. 1 fate.
I thought you said 3 fate. All right, so here's his 1 fate. Yeah, okay. Roll his fate. Passes his fate, which means he has no fate left. 1 wound is ignored. Of those 2 wounds, he still takes 1 wound, which means Bhurdur is on his last wound. 1 left.
2 wounds, 1 wound.
All right, we are pretty tight, even game so far, actually. Priority. Bhurdur really needed priority there. All right, let's see what happens.
Terror test.
Fail your courage check.
Passes.
Does not fail. Come on, spider. Sheesh. All right. Big combats. 5 to 5. Shelob wins. Bhurdur is still prone. 4 dice against Bhurdur, needing to do 1 wound.
There it is.
Bhurdur's toast. No more Bhurdur. Round 2 match. Bhurdur is toast. The spider queen. That's not the spider queen. Shelob takes Bhurdur. Next up, Ronan, who we got?
We have got Bert the Troll versus the Spider Queen.
Dun dun dun. All right, here we go. Onto the tripod goes the spider. Goes the camera. Let's try that again. Okay, priority.
Yeah.
Fail. Let's try again.
Redo.
Priority is to Bill. Bert. I think Spider Queen wanted that. Yeah, Bert, I need that. Terror test. Fails. The Spider Queen does not move.
Priority turn 2.
2. Spider Queen goes first. New terror test. Oh my goodness. So what is that?
So Bert is going to try to get the charge. He gets it.
He gets it. Spider sits, so yeah, we'll just pull him in the middle for simplicity. That's good.
All
So,
right.
we've got 3 might going on. Okay, we're dealing with fight 6 on fight 6.
Fight 7 on fight 6.
So, Spider Queen is going to heroic strike.
Okay.
Just because. I have 2 attacks without the charge.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, here we go.
Heroic strike.
Heroic strike is going to be higher than fight 6 at least anyway. So, she has fight 9. Outfights.
I get a 6.
6. Lucky
Again.
Spider. Rerolling wounds. Okay, we're on strength 6 to defense 7.
Yes.
Meaning we need 5s.
Yep.
Let's see what we get. No 5s, rerolling. No wounds. Lucky button, lucky troll. All right, here we go.
Priority.
Priority. No! Spider Queen needs priority.
Terror.
Fail your courage check. Does not fail his courage check. Silly troll. Are we going to burn another heroic strike? She's only got 3 wounds. He could wreck her in 1 turn. What's his special rules?
Stomp him into... No, he's got the roast him slowly.
He could rend. She's only defense 4. Sorry, strength 6, defense 4. So he would just strike. He wouldn't rend.
They just need 3s.
Yep. So he's likely to get... He's got 3 attacks. He only needs to deal 3 wounds, and she's out of the game. So she's going to have to heroic strike again, just to make sure. All right. Here comes 2 dice.
Heroic strike.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Higher fight.
Higher than a 1, so she gets higher fight.
Attacks. I get a
Gets
4.
the 6. All right, needing 5s. Nothing. Rerolling, still needing 5s. Look at all the 4s I'm rolling. Lucky troll. All right, priority. Spider Queen, get some priority this time. What? What?
That's 3 1s in a row.
Wow. The spider is
Terror.
trying to die. Okay, come on. Spider Queen hasn't even been able to drop her broodlings and trap anything. Heroic strike for the last time, you silly spider. Okay. Fight value goes up to 12, so she's fight 10. 3 and 2. Wins on a 3. That's jeez. Alright, let's get some 5s. Deuce. Rerolling.
There's
That's
1
5.
wound.
There's 1 wound on this big ugly troll.
And he'll take it.
Of course, because he can. He doesn't care. Alright, priority. Come on, spider. 5. She finally takes a priority.
And he's going to heroic move.
Of course he is. The jerk. She can't counter because she has no might.
Terror.
Fails. Not even close to failing. Alright, so I have no heroic strike this time. 2 dice to your 3 dice. Let's see what happens.
4s.
Oh my goodness. I need to fire my dice.
Looking
So he
for
wins.
3s.
Needing 3s to wound. Now you can fluff. She is dead. Very dead. That is one toast spider. Spider Queen falls at the hands of the big ugly troll. Round 4, here we come with Gwaihir against Tom. This is the new and improved both. Tom is now the guy who sneezes. So he can do the sneezing thing with his 3 will to half the fight value of his opponent.
And Gwaihir is now a beast.
3s all the way across, gets monstrous charge. Starts with 2 attacks, plus 1 on the charge. So, let's see how this goes. Gwaihir's not going to enjoy snot, but we'll take it a round at a time. Let's see what happens here. Priority goes to Tom.
And he's going to have some fun up in the middle.
Gwaihir's going to charge. Let's pass his courage.
Yep.
Handily. Gwaihir charges, looking for the knockdown. Gwaihir is fight 7 to Tom's fight 6.
Fight 8.
Fight 8 to Tom's fight 6.
But he's going to sneeze.
Of course he is. Because he's just like that.
Which halves his fight value.
Has his opponent's fight value.
Yeah.
So Gwaihir gets 3 dice to Tom's 3 dice.
Yep. That's a 6.
Oh, you burn your 6s now. So Gwaihir loses the fight.
Strength 6 to d8 needs 5s to wound. He will actually rend against Gwaihir's strength of 6. So he needs 4s to wound.
Yep.
That's
1
1.
wound. Gwaihir is going to fate that? Going to let it go?
You've got 3 fate.
I'm going to roll 1 fate and we'll see what happens. Fails the fate. And we'll take the wound. We'll save the other 2 fate just for moral reasons, if nothing else. Alright, so Gwaihir's down to 2. Priority. 4 to Tom's 5. Will Tom charge? Passes his courage
Easy
check
peasy.
handily, so he's in. Gwaihir gets 2 dice on this charge.
Will not sneeze.
So he's going to let Gwaihir have the higher fight this time. Gwaihir rolls 5s to Tom's 6. Look, he takes it. Gwaihir is going to burn a might and take that fight.
Sure.
Does not knock him down, unfortunately, but he doesn't lose at least anyway. So here's 2, strength 8. Gwaihir...
Strength 6.
Strength 6, because he didn't charge. Can't rend or anything to make this more interesting, so he just needs 4s to wound or 5s.
4s.
Because he's defense 6.
Yep.
We get 1 wound.
And he's going to take it.
So Tom's on 2 wounds and 1 fate. Gwaihir is on 2 wounds and 2 fate. Priority. Not to Gwaihir. Alright. Does Gwaihir burn his last might? He really needs Tom to stop sneezing. We'll let Tom have the charge this time. We'll see how this works out. Passes his courage check. Gwaihir would love him to be spending his will passing courage checks. Alright. Sneezing? No sneezing?
Yeah.
Yes, sneezing. So right now, Gwaihir's fight value is halved down to 4, which is lower than Tom's 6. 2 dice to 3, here we go.
There's a 6.
Dice crash in the middle. So Tom's 6 takes it.
Rending again, force to wound.
Fluffs! Gwaihir takes 1 wound. Gwaihir's just going to take the wound. He's got 2 fate and 1 wound left. Priority.
Alright.
Gwaihir's priority.
No, we'll let you have it.
Charges. Let's see the courage check. Needs to roll a 3. He's fine. Gwaihir makes the charge. What's going to happen this turn, Ronan?
I'm going to sneeze.
Of course you are. Gwaihir hates snot, just for the record. Gwaihir gets a 6, but Tom's 6 takes it because of his snot. So Tom is now out of snot.
Rending, force to wound.
Dry nose, sick roll. So that's 1 wound. Gwaihir has 1 wound left. He needs to roll his fate.
And he will might it to make it a 2nd wound.
2 wounds. He needs to roll both fate. Needs to pass them both. Might have to burn will. Oh, okay, so there's 1 fate passed. Has to burn his last might to pass the other fate so that he stays in the game.
Isn't that his 2nd might?
That's his 3rd. Isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's his 2nd.
Then he has 1 might left.
And
Priority. 4. Gwaihir takes it. Tom is
good.
out of might. This time Gwaihir is going to charge and roast a troll. 6. He's in. 3 dice. Get 3 dice. Gwaihir needs a 6 to win this and does not get the 6. Oh no.
Rending.
Roll. Ah! Fluffs. Totally fluffs.
And
Gwaihir is okay with that.
only has 1 might, so he can't might that because he already used it.
So, priority.
That would have been a dead Gwaihir.
That would have been a dead Gwaihir. 3. Gwaihir takes it on a cheese roll of 3. Let's see Gwaihir's courage check. Passes. So he's in. No more snottiness. There's the 6. Gwaihir wins. Tom is knocked prone. Gwaihir gets 6 dice at strength 7. Needing 4s. There's 1 4, 2 4, 3 4s. That's a dead troll. Gwaihir takes round 4. Random rolls for round 8. Sub is Treebeard and Beorn, 2 of my favorites. Alright, here we go. Treebeard against Beorn. Let's see how this works out. Priority to Treebeard. He's going to go his 6 inches up. Actually, is he? There's no charge bonus or knockdown on anybody here. So, up he goes. He'd love to pick up a stone and try to soften Beorn on the way in, but
And
that's
he's
not going to matter.
fearless. Beorn is fearless. So
they meet in the middle. Treebeard and Beorn are matched for fight. Both have heroic strike.
Beorn's going to heroic strike.
So is Treebeard. We'll burn out our might on heroic strikes. What's your fight value go up to?
10.
10, 12. Good enough. Oh no, it's 14. Fight 14, eat that. Okay, you can't go higher than fight 10, so we're tied at fight 10. 3 dice each. Who gets the 6? Beorn gets the 6. Treebeard is defense 8, Beorn is strength 8. What damage can he do? He can drum his dice and think about what he's going to do. Basically, Beorn's problem right now is that all of his attacks do the same thing on Treebeard, because Treebeard is strength 8 and defense 8. You can't really rend, you can't...
The question is, do I bear hug and need 3s, or do I strike normally and need 4s?
Bear hug and kill the dragon.
He'll bear hug. There's
Gets a 3.
wound.
There's 1 wound on Treebeard. Let's see how many wounds you do, then we'll worry about fate.
2.
So he rolls until he's done. Fails the second one, unless he burns 2 might to turn that into a wound.
He'll do it.
So Beorn's might is toast. That's 3 wounds so far. 4 wounds so far. This is why Bear Hug works. That's 5 wounds. If he gets a 6th, then Treebeard can't even fade it. 6 wounds. Treebeard's dead in 1 turn. Holy Bear Hug. Wow, that was... Wow. Grr. There goes the bear. Round 5 is done in 1 round. Round 6, here we go. Dragon versus the Watcher. Both causing terror, both having Harbinger of Evil, both killing each other's already low courage. So we're down to effectively Courage 3 dropped to 2, Courage 4 dropped to 3. This is going to be a low courage duke out. Let's see if these guys can even get into base combat with each other. Alright, so here we go. Priority. Tied at 6, rerolling. Tied at 3, reroll. 3 to 2, so the Watcher wins. Watcher's going to move up 6 inches.
4 inches.
4 inches. Not even into range to like shoot at you or anything. Wow. So the Watcher moves up a whopping 4 inches. There we go.
And the dragon's going to charge forward 6.
And not be in base contact. So the Watcher is going to shoot. We'll see how many tentacles. It's 4 tentacles. It says 4 strikes into the dragon. We'll see if they do anything.
That's 4 hits.
So see if those do anything. What are we looking for wounds? These are strength 3.
Straight 6s. Yeah. There's a wound.
There's a wound off of the tentacles, and it pulls the dragon into base contact. We're going to turn these guys because these models are really not great at sitting together. So there we go.
So fate point number 1.
We've got a wound. Fate point number 1 passes his fate. Now he takes his courage check to see if he runs away.
Fate ignores that. He has
Really?
to actually take the wound.
Aw, but that would have been funny.
That would have been awful.
Okay, so now we actually do have a combat. The dragon has 3 attacks. The Watcher
4.
has 6.
Dragon is 4.
And what are our fight values?
7 and 6. And
The
neither
Watcher
of
has
us can
no
strike.
heroics. So the
Yep.
Watcher has lots of dice, but does not have a higher fight value. Dragon gets the 6, so does the Watcher. Dragon wins the fight.
It needs 4s to wound, strength 7, d6. There's 2.
2 wounds, Watcher takes him. Watcher has 6 wounds, so it goes down to 4.
He will spend a might to make that 3.
Because if he can knock the Watcher down to 3 wounds, then the Watcher goes from 6 attacks down to 3. So the Watcher's going to fate. We'll see how many fate it takes to make sure we do not take that 1 wound. So first fate passes. He's going to take 2 wounds and use his fate.
Alright.
Priority.
4.
Ties, which means dragon goes first?
Yes.
Who had priority last turn?
That was the dragon.
So the dragon so dragon takes priority. Courage check. On a whopping courage 3.
Courage 3. It's
Where'd
double
the dice
4.
go? Double 4. Dragon is in. Which means no tentacles.
We'll just spin him the other way around.
Yeah, let's do that. And shoot their tails at each other. Alright, so Watcher still gets to throw tentacles, because the Watcher is just like that. Gets 6 tentacles. So here's 6 strength 3 hits onto the dragon. Can they do anything here? We've got, oh my goodness. Yep, get the 1s and 2s out now. Wow, look at that. Nothing. So now we're in combat. We've got 6 strikes to the dragon's 4.
5.
You got 5 monstrous charge, gives
Yep.
you 5. Oops,
Monstrous
drop the
charge.
dice. There we go.
That's a 4 high.
The Watcher gets 4s high. Look at this garbage dice rolling. That's incredible. So the dragon takes it on a 4.
Unless you might it.
Which I will do.
And I will as well.
So we're both down our might. Watcher has no might left.
Dragon is 1 left. And the dragon will actually knock the Watcher down.
Yeah, how do you understand that, right? But monstrous charge, that's what it does. So the Watcher is a sprawling pile of tentacles right now.
5 attacks.
Looking for 4s.
There's
3.
3. Second batch. And there's 4.
So the Watcher only had 4 wounds left. The Watcher is dead. Dragon eats the Watcher. Alright, match 7. Here we go with Bill and the Mordor Troll Chieftain. And we're going to get back up on the tripod here, spread these guys out, and roll some dice. Priority?
Yep.
1. Bill is not going first. Which means Bill needs to do a courage check. Should he just throw a stone in the chief's face? Tempting. Because Bill's courage is terrible anyway. We're going to throw a stone. Takes a 4 to hit.
5.
Gets the 5. Strength 10 stone, strength 8 stone,
Strength
right?
8 stone against D8.
Needs a 4, does a wound. Look
Taking
at
it.
that. Annoying, cheeky troll that he is. Alright, priority. Nope, not for Bill.
That's
Which means you're going to charge. We'll just slide over to the middle. Deuce! Oh! Chief fails. Alright, we're going to pick up another stone.
You're so cheeky.
1. That's what he gets for trying to be cheeky. Alright, priority. Bill gets priority this time. So this time Bill is going to roll his courage check. 6 and a 1, so he's in. There we go.
Heroic striking.
Heroic striking. Can I heroic strike back? I think we're tied for fight value without striking, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to spend it too. So we're both heroic striking. We both start at fight 7.
Yep.
Roll your strike. Troll Chieftain's up. We are tied at fight 10. Only you could go higher than fight 10. 3 on 3, tied at fight 10. 6s. Roll off. Who's more evil? 4 to 3. Bill takes the win. This time, Bill's going to rend. Because it's the only sensible thing he can do. What are his special strikes? Rend, he can bash.
Or he could mince and fine.
And then some fine where we roll off our strength against each other and I do that many wounds. That's actually tempting. He's done 1 wound already. He's going to try to rend. Needing 3s or 4s. Oh my goodness. That's the 6s that have eluded me the last 3 rounds. There we go. Mordor Troll Chieftain is out in 2 rounds from Bill. Yay, Bill! Alright, here's match 8. Final match in round 2 of this big round robin. And we have the Goblin King against the Ice Drake. And the Ice Drake's got her eggs. Because she's just like that and is going to need her eggs. So we're actually switching them around this way. We just try to set them up easy on the camera so you could see what was going on. Ice Drake starts in this corner. Goblin King in that. And the eggs are in the middle, which keeps the Ice Drake fearless. Priority. Not the Drake.
That's the king.
He's got 5 or 6 inches.
6.
So Drake's going to be fearless within 3 of that. Do we have to take the courage check before he moves at all?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's still at 3 inches of the eggs, so courage check from way back there. Which means what?
Courage 4, I believe.
Do I want to take that, or do I want to just move up near the eggs? Because that would be cheese. We'll just spin wheel if we have to. Let's roll high. Roll is plenty high. Drake is in. Boom. Let's figure out a way to make that work. There we go.
Okay.
Drake has 4 attacks?
4 attacks plus 1 on the
Plus
charge.
1 on the
Gets your
charge.
monster's charge.
Fight
Goblin
7.
King will... No, only fight 6. But the
Fight
Goblin
6.
King will heroic strike.
Because he has to. The Drake cannot heroic strike back, correct?
Yes, and he will two-handed piercing strike as well.
He has to. King's got to do what he can to put some wounds on this beast. Alright, show
Heroic
me some
strike
dice.
will automatically pass. Yeah, he's good.
So he's good. He goes up much higher fight. Lots of dice going into this. Does the King get his 6? How many might does he have
gets
to burn?
a 5.
2 the Drake's 5. And
Drake has 1 point of might.
yeah, Drake's gonna save its might just in case. We got 7 wounds on this Drake, so we'll see what happens here.
Strength 6 to D7 would be 5s down to 4s because of two-handed.
Does he get a 4?
There's
There's
one
a
four.
4.
That's
1
awful.
out of 6 wounds, right? I
Yep.
said 7 before. I think it's actually 6.
Yep.
5 wounds left on the Drake. Here comes the priority roll. King gets the roll.
Courage 3.
Let's see it. Go for it, King. Gets an 11. Burn those nice high dice now. Alright, so Drake does not get the charge bonus this time. 4
And
dice.
I will not heroic strike. Not heroic strike.
Saving your might.
I will still two-handed piercing though. 5s.
5. So we are tied at a 5. You going to do anything about your 5? I think I'm a higher fighter.
No, no, we're tied. Fight 6.
So we have to roll off. If I burn a might, I have very little left. Now, I'm going to actually let it roll off. Let's see what happens here. Oh, loses the roll off. Alright.
4s again. That's
There's
2.
2 wounds on the Drake. Drake is down to 3 wounds left. Where's my dice? Alright. Gotta fix the dice counter. There's our dice counter. Keeping track. Wow, there's a lot of glare on those dice. That's 3 wounds left on the cave Drake. But we're still loaded otherwise. Alright, priority. Let's see what happens here. Drake takes priority this time.
I will heroic move. No, I won't. No.
Burn your might on that. Drake charges. Fearless because those eggs are hiding in the background. Did you move them there? Yeah, they're within 3 inches. It's going to go right over touching the eggs and charge from there. Stay nice and close to those eggs. 5 dice.
I will heroic strike this time.
Yeah, of course you will, you coward.
Two-handed piercing again.
I got a 6. You needed your 6.
Yep.
So what's your fight value? It's 6 plus...
well-
yeah, roll the dice. You're going to get at least a 1, so you go higher fight.
Looking for 4s to wound. 1.
1 wound. So the Drake is down to 2 wounds and still has a fate. I'm going to fate this wound, because I would rather stay at 3. Just because. Passes. So burns his fate. No more fate on the Drake. Priority.
3 wounds.
We both got one might left. My priority.
I'll let you have it.
Drake charges. Fearless near the eggs. 5 dice in the fight.
Two-handed piercing.
Drake fluffs. We've got a 5.
I have a 5.
I'm gonna might it and win.
I'll let you have it.
So Goblin King is knocked prone. I have 5 dice doubled. Strength 7 on defense 5.
Well, defense down D3. You need 3s anyway.
If he was man-sized, I could just gobble him up, but he has a fate, so he could fate it. So we need 3s anyway. We'll go for some 3s. That is 4 wounds on the first roll.
Yep.
That fails. Second roll. See how many more wounds we can do. There's 4 more wounds. We've got 8 wounds on the Goblin King, and he is knocked prone.
So, here's 6 blubber saves. and that looks to be
2 wounds go through?
2 fails.
Two
I
fails.
will keep the 2 to the side for now. 1 fail so far. I have 2 saves left to make. And I save both, so I would take 2 wounds.
So we decide what happens with those 2 wounds now. You
I'll
got
just
1
take
fate.
2 wounds. I'll
He's
use my
got-
fate. Fail the fate.
Fail the fate. So he's got 1 wound left, no fate left. Goblin King is hurting. Sorta. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright.
Alright, Blubber Boy. Drake
That's
wins.
yours. I will heroic move.
I have no might. I cannot contest.
Actually, wait. No, I won't. No, I won't.
Does not move.
Nope.
Charge!
'cause I'm courage
Bang.
3. Courage 3.
Oh, and then you'd stay prone anyway. So you're prone, which means the Drake does not have to worry about actually getting hacked this turn, so that's a start. But we'll see what happens. Alright, 5 dice from me, 3 dice from you. Even fight value.
3.
I got a 5 high, 3 high. Ooh, the Goblin King is scared now. Double strikes again. That's 5 wounds. 1 misses, 2 misses, that's 3 more. 8 wounds again.
Here's the first 6. That is...
A lot of passes right there, so Blubber does its trick for most of them.
I'm going to have to might that.
Yep, has to
So
might
that's
one to
6.
stay alive.
I need these 2 passes.
Oh, 6s! Those are some hefty Blubber rolls. Was that propped?
It was cocked. And he's got
Gets a 6 anyway.
He's
The Blubber of the
untouched.
King.
Untouched.
He's still knocking around. Alright, let's try again. Priority. 1 and 1. Oh,
There we
I
go.
touched your dice, but I rolled a 1 and I had priority, so you're going to get it anyway.
Terror test, please, King.
Fails! The King stays prone. Charged. Eat the King. Dragon. Here we go. I got 5 dice to your 3. Still tied fight value. You get a 6. I fluff 1s and 2s. Look at
So I
that. So the
stand
King
up.
stands up but cannot strike. Priority. My priority. What you gonna do about it? Hey, you have no might. Charge! 5 to 3. Dice,
2-handed
I mean.
piercing. 4s.
What did I get?
And I mean triple.
There's a 6
4s.
from the Cave Drake. Cave Drake wins. Goblin King is back to being prone. Here comes 10 more strikes.
2.
It's a fluffed roll. There's 2 wounds. Here's the next. Because he's prone, I get double strikes. So here they come again. There's
5
3
wounds.
more. 5 wounds.
I need to make all 5 saves, or else he's dead.
See some blubber.
There's 1 fail.
So he dies. The Goblin King is out after what? 5 rounds of combat with the Cave Drake?
He saves all but 1. Literally, all but 1. No, it's more like he's on the ground and you're like eating his blubber.
That would be, yeah, really disgusting. All right, round 2 is done. We're going to tally these stats and then we will add some comments on what we have learned in the first 2 rounds of this Monster Mash. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you've had fun watching. We'll be back soon with some comments. All right, we are done round 2. We've got 2 rounds of combats that we've just finished with this Monster Mash, randomly selected matches. And what have we been learning so far? Ronan, what do you think?
The Monstrous Charge is definitely a huge special rule. We all knew this going into it, but it is humongous. And
It's
it
defining.
it's led to some unlucky losses for characters that normally should have won. And the second big thing was definitely Heroic Strike.
Yeah,
That
Strike
being
is huge.
specialized. In our original, we actually did a whole bunch of stuff off camera, just experimented, whatnot. When everyone could Heroic Strike, it was an interesting game in the sense that people like Ghulavar and, I don't know, the Watcher could go against, say, the Balrog and Heroic Strike to get to fight 10 and then actually have a roll-off instead of just losing the fight when the Balrog rolls that 6.
Yeah.
But now...
Because you know it's coming.
Yeah.
4 dice on the Balrog, there's going to be some pain.
But now, half these monsters can't actually Heroic Strike and are stuck at the base fight value of what they actually are. And definitely there is a hierarchy now.
So what have we seen? Some of the unlikely wins. I think, Beorn is pulling his weight. That Bear Hug has killed a dragon and a Treebeard so far, and Treebeard's a beast. He's usually highly durable. The Balrog, I've been surprised. Balrog's opponents have been lasting longer than we thought they would. Everybody cheers for the Balrog and thinks that it's just out to destroy stuff, but the Balrog has not done as much damage as we thought it would. It's taken a lot longer to kill things than we thought.
It's because of the lack of might.
The lack of might, yeah, that makes a big impact. The Goblin King has been roasted a couple of times. He keeps getting knocked down because he's not a very strong monster. And yes, Blubber really slows down any wounding on the Goblin King, but Blubber can only go so far, and once he's been knocked prone, there's so many dice against him, it is eventually going to wear him down. What else do you think, Ronan? What are some surprises we found in here?
I honestly thought that the Spider Queen would do a little bit better.
Especially trapping
because,
people
yeah,
with those broodlings hiding in the back over there.
exactly.
Which last game didn't even come into play. That was kind of funny. But if you roll as badly as I did on the priority all game that match, that's what did it. She didn't get a chance to deploy anything.
Yep. Shelob has actually surprised me a little bit, just in her raw killing power, I guess. I can see why people like Andrew Brock like to take her, because she is very, very powerful for her play
Versatile,
cost.
too.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're playing her in an army, you can support her with other things, too. Here we're playing monsters on monsters, so there's no supports. But, yeah, if she was part of an army, it would have an impact. And Ghulavar in the back, he just gets fragile really quick. As soon as you put a couple wounds on him, he's a beast. He can do damage. But he doesn't get any of his wounds back here when he's fighting monsters. He is an infantry killer for sure, but on monsters he struggles more. So, just a couple of the lessons we're picking up. We'll do a debrief again when we get into the back end of round 3, but we've got another whole round coming on another video that we will do later. We'll change up the terrain, we'll put some new scenery out here, and we'll pit these monsters at another big roll-off, and then we will put together the elimination tournament, dun dun dun, and some special surprises we have waiting for it just after that elimination tournament. We will see. Will it be the Balrog who will come on top? I don't know. If I had to pick a favorite, I think I'm cheering for Beorn. What do you think, Ronan?
Yeah, we've played with the dice odds a little bit. At least I have, and I've actually experimented to see how many times Beorn can get 10 threes in a row. And the odds, they're not that great on paper, but
It still happens.
it still happens. I've gotten it like 3 out of 10.
And
Which
he's
is
a beast. If
pretty
he gets
good.
rolling threes, threes is all it takes with the strength 10 bear hug. I love the idea of Beorn hanging off of a Balrog's neck, choking him to death. Alright, let's see what happens in round 3. Thanks for watching. My Govanen. We'll hope to see you again soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we hope you're having as much fun as we are. Talk to you soon.